Listen, I just had a few questions about the big party Saturday night.
Party? What party?
The one in your honor.
Oh, that party.
You just wanted to hear me say that.
No. Don't be ridiculous. So, what exactly do you want to know about this fabulous party honoring me? Yes, there will be celebrities.
I'll be sure to bring my autograph book. Now, listen, is there valet parking?
Yeah. I think so.
That eliminates Nick. He won't let anyone touch his Ferrari.
No, why don't you just take
Is it black tie?
Yeah.
So much for Kevin. Those gigantic biceps will not be contained by rental clothing.
Well,
Is there any dancing?
yeah.
Because Howie just threw his knee out at the Jets mini camp, and I don't...
Oh, Annie, you don't have anybody, do you?
No, these are the names of the Backstreet Boys.
Well, so you don't have a date. No big deal. You'll be with me.
Yeah, but you'll be pulled in a million different directions. Everybody's gonna want to get their picture taken with you and shake your hand.
Why?
Because it's a party honoring you.
Oh, is that this Saturday?
Caroline, the car's here. And I brought you some flowers just to say, way to go.
Oh, Dal, you didn't have to do that.
Oh, are you kidding? You deserve nothing. You're not ready. What's going on?
Well, it's no big deal. I'm just running a little late. Dal, I want to ask you a question. Just how important is it that I unveil strip number 2000 at this banquet today?
How important? Well, it's just the centerpiece of the evening. Why?
No reason.
You don't have it, do you?
Well, I know it involves Caroline and the city. Something happens, something else, and then something funny.
Caroline, can you help me with my tie, please?
Sure.
No, she can't. She's too busy letting me down. Oh, Caroline, this is crazy. I have a whole evening planned. I have an internet chat, a banquet, goodie bags, and you don't have a strip? This is a disaster.
The light. I'm moving to the light.
Where are you going?
I'm going upstairs to finish my hair.
No, go do the strip. I'll do your hair.
What?
I used to do my mom's hair. It rained a lot that summer at the lake. You know, my dad just left my mom for the secretary, and I had to become the man of the house. My brother.
You know, you're not doing my hair. Okay, don't get worried about this. This is the way I work. Ideas percolate. In 1,199 strips, have I ever let you down?
I don't know. Does leaving me at the altar count?
Can you hand me my tuxedo jacket and my shoes, please?
Yeah. What's this thing made out of? Paper? What'd you rent it for?
Including shoes and socks? $19. And if I return it before midnight, I get a $4 rebate.
So, if I say you look real good, will you go upstairs and kind of hurry her along?
Oh my God, look at this. Oh, they gave me 2 left shoes. No, I am just gonna have to make this work now. Here we go. All right. Okay. Oh, ironically, it's the left one that's pinching.
Come on, Salty, help me out here. Do something funny. That's it? You know, you used to be funny, man. Now you're nothing. Okay, maybe I'm projecting.
There won't be any dancing tonight, will there? So how's it going?
Oh, just fine.
You're blocked, aren't you?
I'm not blocked. I just can't think of anything. I'm blank. I'm stuck. The whole part of my brain is empty. I think it collapsed. I heard it. It kind of made a
Look, you're just being too critical, right? I'm sure any one of these ideas would be absolutely... You know, it'll come to you.
Richard, this must happen to you all the time when you're painting. What do you do when you're stuck for inspiration?
You mean after I draw a face on my hand and listen to it mock my work? In my mother's voice? I stop painting and I take a few days off.
See? No deadlines. Do you understand how creative I could be with that sort of freedom?
No, you're not. You're doing what you've been doing every day for the past 6 months. You're hiding in your bedroom eating ice cream.
Shows how much you know. This is cake.
All right, come on. You know, you're just avoiding the painting.
No, I'm not. I'm conceptualizing. This is my process. It's all up here.
Don't turn around, but most of it's back there.
What are you talking about? I always look a little boxy in sweats. Oh, there's the remote. All right. I'll get it later. Richard, now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go back to work, okay?
Caroline, put down the candy bar.
No.
Caroline, come on. Give me the candy bar.
No.
For God's sake.
No.
Caroline!
Give me back my Snickers!
Caroline! Come on, Caroline, come on, let go. This tux cost dozens of dollars.
Oh, thank God. Oh, Richard, I'm sorry. I was just thinking. I need deadlines. I need structure.
Well, you're in luck. We're supposed to be there in 4 minutes.
All right. Wait. Listen, Caroline buys a hat, and when she tries to return it, the lady at the store won't take it back because she's seen the 4 other strips where Caroline has returned her hat.
Caroline, come on. Look. You're bouncing salty, all right? Caroline, it's gonna be fine. I'm gonna go downstairs. I'll tell Dell we're not going anywhere until you've come up with something you're happy with.
Oh,
all right?
thank you. What the hell is this suit made out of?
The label says it's mostly, soy.
Caroline, it's time for the online chat. They're starting to ask the questions.
What questions?
Oh, we're doing this chat room thing so Caroline's fans all across the country get a chance to talk to her.
So answer the questions until she comes down. It's the internet. No one knows who you really are. You can say whatever you want. Especially to filthy-minded men who need a little discipline. That's what they need. There's the first question.
Oh, okay. Stacy from Boone, Tennessee wants to know who's your favorite character from literature. I'd have to say Batgirl.
Get out of there. They want a character from a book. Like that woman from that story. The classic story from high school. There's a war. A lot of people are sad. Is Batgirl one word or two?
I just hope whoever got the 2 right shoes is suffering as much as I am.
Oh, good. Is she coming? When's she coming down? Look, how's the strip? Is it finished? Is it funny? Why can't I stop asking questions?
You broke my suit.
Sorry, man, but look, how much longer is she going to be up there?
Well, Dell, it could take quite a while.
Is everyone ready to go?
Or she could be ready to go.
Oh, this is so great. We are going to have such a good time. This is going to be the best evening of your life.
And Caroline, you look so pretty.
Thank you.
So, what's the big strip about?
Well, I didn't write one. I couldn't think of anything funny.
Really? Then, why are we going to the party?
Well, because I'm going to announce my retirement.
Caroline, you're retiring? You're gonna quit drawing your strip?
Yes, I've thought it through, and retirement is the only thing that makes sense. If my hair didn't look so good, I wouldn't even be going to do that.
Caroline, I can't let you do this. It's time for tough love. I hate you. Anything?
Now, come on. You were in such a hurry before. Come on.
Liv, first she wants to ruin my night by staying, now she wants to ruin by going.
Caroline, I want to talk to you, okay? Dell, call the banquet, tell them that we're gonna be late, but we'll be there.
Oh, Annie, thanks. Look, when we get to the banquet, you are getting an extra goodie bag.
Oh, so this is retirement. Feels good. Wonder if I'll start voting differently.
All right, you're not going to retire.
Richard, I have to. All those people are waiting, and I'm too embarrassed to show up with nothing. At least if I retire, they'll have something to talk about on the way home.
Caroline, you're making way too much of this. All you need is a funny image.
Yeah.
Richard, make a muscle.
Annie, twirl your mustache.
This is not helping.
Okay.
guys.
How about this? Caroline goes to the store. There is a sale.
And she has to wrestle the last handbag from a fat lady.
And her and the store manager wind up in the dressing room and they have righteous sex.
Annie, that doesn't make any sense. It's
Okay, Richard has a good one.
All right. Okay. Caroline, she goes to the zoo, but it's raining, so she has to take shelter in the lion's den.
And she goes to the Welcome to the Zoo information booth. She meets a Japanese tourist and they have righteous sex.
That's perverse. Interesting. But it's still not funny. You want funny or you want real? All right, fine. I can't go to the banquet without a strip because that would be crazy. I can't go to the banquet and announce my retirement because that would be crazy. So the only logical thing to do is my laundry.
Laundry?
Well, at least it's something I know I can finish.
Hey, guys, how's it going?
Not retiring, but she's doing her laundry.
Okay, I may not be a genius, but I fail to see how that's going to entertain 300 people in a banquet hall.
I'm sorry. I know how much effort you put into this, but I just can't go. I can't go.
Caroline, come on.
Well, I'm guessing I won't be needing what's left of this.
Hey, you get a white spot on your shirt.
The dye, it's seeped into my skin. That can't be good.
All right, look, forget about the strip. We'll just come up with a clever cover story. We'll tell him, you'll think of something. All right, look, Caroline, the banquet isn't about the strip anyway. It's just an excuse to get you on stage. I'm not supposed to tell you this, but after dessert, a trained monkey is going to skate on stage and hand you a new 5-year contract. A trained monkey.
A 5-year contract? Del, haven't you been listening to me? I can't come up with one strip, and now you want me to come up with 2,000 more? Don't you get it? I'm blocked. I think the universe is trying to tell me something, like maybe I need to try something new, you know, or travel for a year. I mean, maybe I could go to, I don't know, Nepal.
This is heaven, 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 heaven.
Okay, maybe not Nepal. Someplace warmer, like the laundry room.
Caroline, you can't just run away from your problems. Or maybe you can.
Hey,
Annie, if you're here to try to convince me to go to that
I'm here to
banquet-
do laundry. I was just wondering if you had room for a few things.
Sure. These are clean and folded. And mine.
Well, then you're the perfect person to wash them.
Thank you.
You know what, Caroline? You are so important to that company that you could turn your strip in a month from now, and they'd be thrilled to have it.
Yeah, well, the truth is, it isn't just about this strip. I've been uninspired for a while. The whole series with Salty Dating, what was that about?
Well, you could take a break. The guy who does Doonesbury did. The guy who does Marmaduke should.
Well, what if I take off a week or a month, and when I come back, I still don't want to do this anymore?
Then you won't.
I don't know how to do anything else. I've never wanted to be anything but a cartoonist.
That's it?
Well, when I was 12, I wanted to be a dairy farmer, but I just couldn't bring myself to milk the ugly cows.
Boy, those guidance counselors in Wisconsin really show you all the options.
You know, there was one other thing.
What?
If they could see me now, that little gang of mine, I'm eating fancy chow and drinking fancy wine. I'd like those stumble bums to see for a fact the kind of top drawer first-rate chums I attract. All I can say is, wow, we look at where I am. Tonight I landed, pow, right in a pot of jam. What a setup, holy cow. They'd never believe it if my friends could see me now.
No, I'm a painter. I don't sing. I don't dance.
In my fantasy, you do?
If they could see me now, my little dusty group, traipsing around this $1 million chicken coop. What a build-up, holy cow! They'd never believe it if my friends could see me now.
Caroline, we gotta go. The monkey's starting to fling melon balls, I think.
Dance, big guy.
Hey, I'm good.
They'd never believe it if my friends could see me
I felt pretty good. Of course, I'm not really in dance shape. How do you think it went?
It went great. You're a big hit.
What's this?
It's a 5-year contract, 2,000 more shows. Congratulations.
Same dance every day?
Some nights twice.
I don't think I could do that. Truth is, I'm not much of a twirler. I come from a long line of squatters.
Have you done your black and whites yet?
I'm gonna bring these back up to my place.
Those are mine.
Oh, yeah, you can borrow them anytime you want.
Oh, the pressure's off. Dell went into the chat room and said that you'd been abducted by a Sasquatch. But not to worry. We're hot on your trail and hope to have you home soon.
That's a good story. That is a story, isn't it?
Want to talk?
No. No, I want to draw.
But
I'm afraid, Richard. What if the best part of my work is behind me?
why would you think that?
Oh, I don't know. When I first came to the city, everything was an idea for a comic strip. You know, the crazy cab drivers, that guy that sells negligees out of his hot dog stand, short, heavyset woman upstairs and her tiny, heavyset dog. But I've written about all those things. I don't know what's left. I don't get inspiration from the city anymore.
I don't know. I'm not so sure it's the city. I mean, recently, when I've read your strip, accidentally while I'm working, I noticed that, well, at some point you stopped writing about what's actually going on in your life.
What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, in the strip, Cartoon Caroline is still working out of her apartment. I mean, she's still dating the veterinarian.
Well, he's easy to draw.
I mean, think about it, really. What if Cartoon Caroline was upset because her good friend Charlie left town, huh? Or, you know, she feels vulnerable because Dell sells Eagle greeting cards.
That could be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard, but we have to just keep, you know, digging into our lives to find the things that are important.
Like you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Me. No, well,
Yeah.
No, look, well, the Charlie stuff is really great, though. I mean, you don't see him going on those...
No. I'll get to that. But first, Caroline's gonna start dating her weird assistant.
What?
Yes, Cartoon Caroline and Cartoon Richard.
No, you don't want to do that. Not in the papers, please. Really, I really wish...
No, but
my
you
nose
told
is...
me. No, you told me to write about my personal life.
Yeah, but what about the veterinarian? I mean, what are you gonna do? Just drop him like that? I mean, like, you know, hey, look, you know, people are really invested in that relationship.
Oh, this is so much better. I'm gonna start with your irrational fear of the shower drain.
That article about the alligators was in the New York Times.
All right, well, how about our first date? That would make a great strip. No, but remember, it was Halloween, and you bought Chinese food because you didn't know that I wanted to go to a fancy restaurant, and then you tried to bribe that maitre d', remember? And you ended up in a vent on the